And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. What they do? What's good? What's popping? What's bracking? How you healing? How you feeling? Taj, stop. How you healing? How you feeling? Jazz, hey love. So, right now, I'm about to fry some trumpet mushrooms. This video is for me. Not necessarily for you, but yeah, for you too. About to fry some trumpet mushrooms. About to have chicken. What the heck am I going through? Fried mushrooms with biscuits and gravy for brunch. That's how we breaking fast. What they do. What's good? We've hurted each other. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right. Y'all see I come out here. Tom, stop biting my butt. What you want? No. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Hey, I'm about to put that on. What's good? I want to talk to y'all about how to look for iron deficiencies in children, or any deficiency, but low iron anemia. That's something that a lot of people have been talking to me about, coming to me asking me about something that I seen in my son, and I had to get on it real quick because kids at this age, trying to get them to eat leafy greens sometimes can be very difficult, especially if they're picky eaters like my son Rataj Makai. First thing I do, grab them fingers, pinch it. Something my mama taught me. Pinch that finger. See how when you pinch it, it turn white? When you let it go, it's supposed to turn back red immediately. If it stays white for a little minute, that baby is low in iron. Another thing to look for, touch their hair. Hair feel dry, hair feel brittle. Another sign of low iron deficiency. Anemic, you get me? What I have to do now with Taj, like if I make kale, I always do leafy greens. Right now I have bok choy. I've been doing bok choy. Like every week I do a different leafy green. I have to cut it up really small. I put it in my food chopper and hide it in the food that I'm making. So if we're doing a type of grain with beans and low starch or no starch foods, no starch or low starch foods, I have to hide the green in there and make sure the food tastes good, which I flavor all my food so it can taste well, but hide it in there so every bite he's getting a lot of it in there, but he don't see it. Taj is very big on texture. So is my husband. Like the enoki mushrooms that I made last night, Andrew did not like that. It's the mushroom that he did not like the texture of the mushrooms. I got the okra. I boiled the okra and I shredded it as well, so it's kind of like a soupy stew. It was so good to the point I saved the broth from it so I could reuse it again. That's what I'm using today right now to do my for my gravy for my biscuits. So yeah, that's something to look for. When I first noticed it, I went to the store immediately and bought these for Taj. They don't work. It's foolishness. I give it to him as candy now because it don't work. The father should cook sweet tea. Get on it. I got these little bags here, and the bags are full, so they make 1 gallon. Hey, is you crazy? They make 1 gallon. You hear that water boiling? Taj, if you scream like that again, I'm gonna send you to your room. You see that baby sleeping. So it's either you're going to use either agave. Don't laugh at me. Listen, this Gemini is child. But you could either use brown sugar or agave. Don't be repeating me. You can use agave or brown sugar. What I'm going to use is brown sugar because I'm out of agave. I use oh no, Y'all stop laughing at me because I'm saying, like, what is wrong with him? Like, why would he scream like that and he see my baby sleeping? But I get this tea. It's enough herbs in here to make 1 gallon. This whole thing, 1 gallon. I get it. I got some water in the kettle and pour it right over it. This is Kool-Aid. But me pouring it over the tea bag, the tea is already changing colors. So I had about half a gallon in my kettle. I'm going to let that sit for a second so the herbs can well marinate. Go ahead and show y'all. It smells so earthy and healthy. Yes, I like it in the bottle. Girl, me too. Cause you see my edges, sis? Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. It was too long. But here it is, the Father Should Cook sweet tea. It has dandelion in it. It has enough nettle in it. I'm about to revise this soon and add Irish moss so it can be the complete of everything that you need in the Father Should Cook sweet tea. You can get these tea bags pre-made. It's not on the Etsy site. It will be for custom orders only because I like to, you know, shake up how I do it. But it does have burdock root in it. Burdock root is high in phosphorus and it's high in iron. Those are two keys on the periodic table. They are on the periodic table, but there are 2 minerals, elements from the periodic table that are very important in everyday health. You know, of course, Irish moss contains 92 of the 102 minerals that we need, but I also have bladderwrack, which is kelp, that contains 102 of the 102 minerals that you need on a daily basis. So depending on that, get this tea, put it in there, let that marinate for a second. Add either brown sugar or agave. It's better if you add agave. If you add agave, it's completely alkaline with the herbs that I have in the sweet tea. It's completely alkaline. It helps with that. Like I said, for people that are just not tuning in, if you want to check if your baby is your baby not on breast milk anymore and now eating table food, grab those fingers, pinch that finger. When you pinch it, it's going to turn right. When you let it go, it should go back red immediately. Next thing, you look at their hair dry, brittle. You start to notice that their hair falling out. They get alopecia, dry spots in their scalp. Those are another signs of iron deficiencies. So iron is something that's very important. You got so many people, oh, I need protein, give me protein, bro. It's not protein that you need to make sure that you have in your everyday diet. It's iron. You need iron. Iron supports oxygen in your blood, bro. You need that, homie. So make sure you get on it. These are the pills that I was saying that I gave to Taj, but to me, they don't work. I give 2 to him every single day. Another thing to look for in low iron deficiencies. These are not only in children, but also in adults as well. Their nails. Push them nails back. Them nails should be hard. If it bend too easily, low iron. If they nails grow and it's already cracked and breaking, low iron. You get me? These are things. This is the body's way of communicating with you. I'm about to push this to the side so it can marinate and do its thing. If y'all do want the Father Should Cook sweet tea, let me know. I can send you some. But like I said, the herbs in it, I do have it in the previous post that I post on Facebook. I can reshare that for you guys so you can see it. Also follow me on Fadusha HB on Instagram. You'll be able to see that. But it's burdock root, it's nettle, it's dandelion in there. I believe it's I think it's something else. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. But yes. So like I said, these fill up, makes 1 gallon of tea, but it is those herbs. That is something to look for. Also, if you want to use brown sugar, you could, or you can do agave. When I use agave, I go to Aldi's and get the little bottle of agave and use the entire thing in it because it's sweet tea. Like, it has to be sweet, especially if you're giving it to children. Children don't want nothing that tastes like plants and extremely healthy. So you need to make sure it's something that they're going to want. So that, mama, I want juice. Another thing too, I go to Aldi's or I go to Kroger's and get fruits, put them in the freezer. I put them in the refrigerator, let them defrost, and then I put them in my juicer or in the blender. Blend them and puree them and mix it in the sweet tea so it can have a fruity taste to it. Last time I did, what juice did we have recently? Okay, so most recently we had the strawberry, cucumber, and ginger juice. That finished. And then I made cantaloupe juice that Taj just finished. I don't know where his cup at, but his cup over there on my table, and it's not supposed to be over there. Get your cup. Go get your cup. We just had cantaloupe juice, but I like to add fruits to the sweet tea so it can have a fruity taste as well. Fruits are natural sugars, so you don't have to add sweeteners like agave and brown sugar, you know? You can use natural fruits. These are very sweet. I did papaya in the sweet tea once. I also did strawberries in the sweet tea nuts. It'll help. You go to these places, I got trumpet mushrooms, I got king oyster mushrooms, I got enoki mushrooms. I went to the store, I got a big old thing of okra. Look at these king oyster mushrooms. Y'all need to hit up these Far East Asian markets. These Asian markets be having everything that you need. Instead of going in Kroger's and going in Whole Foods, spending $50, $60, I bought a bunch of produce and spent $10. I'm not about to cook all these trumpet mushrooms right now. And it could be for 2-3 meals. And that's just one. That little thing was like $2-3. And this is for the people that think that veganism and eating healthy is expensive when it's not. Plant-based eating is not expensive. It's the vegans that want to go get vegan stuff like vegan eggs. Like I have vegan eggs, but a thing of vegan eggs is like $6-7 when I can go to the market and get so much produce from it. Stop pushing me. What? Your cup. Where's your cup? Get your cup. But yeah. So for the people that are just tuning in, Taj, find your cup. I don't have your cup. For the people that are just tuning in, ways to go get your cup. Go get it. I don't know what you did with your cup. For the people that are just tuning in, ways to check that your iron is low, get your finger, you pinch it. When you pinch it, it's going to turn right. When you let it go, it's supposed to go back red automatically. Another thing that you check for is your hair. When your hair is dry, when your hair is brittle, those are signs, those are ways that your body is communicating with you, letting you know that it's a possibility that you have low iron. Check that out immediately. Another thing to look for is your nails. If you bend your nails too easily or they grow and they break fast, they not strong, that's another sign of low iron. The Fadisha Cook sweet tea will have your iron, give you a boost in iron immediately. Immediately. While drinking it, you pinch your finger, you'll see a difference. The finger pinching thing is something that my mama taught me, y'all. But yeah, I'm about to make biscuits with fried oyster mushrooms with gravy. A lot of these things that I'm making is for the part 2. I'm thinking about doing the extended version of the Fadisha Cooks part 1 with just recipes. Like on the Instagram account, I had people saying that they want like snacks, ideas for snacks. One of my favorite go-tos for snacks is the peel from butternut squash. Put it in the oven, throw some salt on it. Oh, baby, it's like sweet potato chips. Very, 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 very good. But I'm doing a lot of these. This is about to be an alkaline meal. Last night, if you didn't see, I made an enoki mushroom stew. It was so good. OMG, that was so good. And it was alkaline. My favorite is okra. Oh my gosh. And it had enough okra in there. Enough okra in there. Here go me. Little old me showing y'all that this plant-based life is not as difficult as people want to make it seem. And it's so beneficial. When your food is medicine, you're not going to the store buying foolishness like this. Because I want my money back. This ain't even work. It don't work. This is candy for when Taj do good. When he tell me, oh, mama, I got a boo-boo, and he go boo-boo, and he want to be congratulated, I'll give him one of these. This has broccoli, spinach, cucumber, whole brown rice, carrot juice, parsley, spirulina, beet juice, kelp, alfalfa, and beet sugar, whatever that says. But yes, and to me that don't work good enough. They need to have a stronger dosage. I give Taj 2 at a time. But yep. Welcome. Hey y'all. Hey yo, what's good? What it do? If y'all want to ask me something, this would be a great time. But no, I had somebody write me this morning asking about their son's hair. Their son have dry spots, and his hair is literally falling out. Taj's hair, I'm not gonna say it was growing thin. It had already been thin because, you know, his father's side, their hair isn't very thick as mine. But to me, it's like it can be thicker. Of course, I use my New Scalp Grow Oil on him, which also everybody who's inquiring about the growth oil, that will be available this weekend. First come, first serve basis. Yeah. That definitely works. I'm using it on my hair. Y'all know I just finished my hair the other day, and I have a bunch of new growth. So these braids is coming out. And if you haven't been following me for a minute, you know that every time my skin break out, that means it's time for my hair to get clean. What I'm doing right now is using the fork and dragging it on the sides. And then I like use it and push it through the middle. So when I put it in the batter gets inside of the mushroom too, for flavor purposes. But yeah, make sure y'all hit me up. If you have any questions, you can text my business line, 256-655-2454. You can write me. I'll respond, you know, quickly. To me, I do. And I'll get back to y'all. But yeah, what y'all doing today for self-healing? What y'all doing today to make you feel good about yourself? Make sure that's an everyday thing. Don't get up and go to work and you not doing anything for yourself. Alright, y'all. Be easy. I'll update a picture of my food when it's finished. You know it's going to be good because Fadusha Cooks is in the kitchen. Feel me? About to put on my music and get in my jam. Start my day. I think me and Taji going to paint today. It's long overdue. I really want an easel, but I gotta wait. If you are in Huntsville, pickup is available. Alright, y'all. Peace and love.